to Toastmasters Club. Her project today is named Time Management, One Thing to Do to Take Control of Your Time. It's a project that has to do with evaluation and feedback, and this is her second speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback and apply the feedback to the second speech, which is this one. The feedback that she received last time had to do with movements and better beginning, which I assume she's worked on. So all the best to you. The time for this speech is 5 to 7 minutes.
The flighty enchantress, the elusive temptress. Is there a way I can have you arrested? Time, oh time, give me a dime. Show me a way I can make you mine. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, good evening. Let me ask you a couple of questions. How many of you feel that our lives are just getting busier and busier and that we just don't have enough time on our hands? Okay, that's a considerable show of hands. How many of you feel that our task lists are just getting longer and longer and our time frames, they just seem to get shorter and shorter? Okay, I think that's a good majority here as well.
The rest are busy.
Why is that so? Why do we feel that? As defined by physics, as defined in physics, time is a relative scalar quantity, just like mass, length, and charge. It exists independently. One cannot decrease time, one cannot increase time at their will. They can only make the best use of it. Then why do we feel that we just don't have enough of this independent phenomena? We each have 13 to 16 hours of wakefulness in a day. This leads to the burning question, what are we practicing in these hours that we just don't have enough time?
Traffic. 2 hours of traffic. Daily traffic.
Okay, coming to that. The answer is distraction. The law of practice says that you become good at what you repeatedly do. Whether it's good or bad, that doesn't matter. So when your smartphone beep or make a sound and you rush towards them with, "Yes, master, how can I serve you today?" You are practicing distraction. It is training us to be distracted. So in order to understand the use of our time, we need to understand how the mind works. Because once we understand how the mind works, we can focus it. And once we can focus it, we can make the best use of our time. So imagine your mind like a wall space with many different sections within it. One area of the mind is food, anger, love, jealousy, happiness, sadness, science, art, travel. Now imagine your awareness like a glowing ball of light, an orb floating to each different area of the mind. And when it goes to a particular area, it lights up that area. And when it lights up that area, you become conscious of it. And this is what happens. We allow people, things, technology to take our awareness from one area of the mind to another all day long. And therefore, we become distracted and lose complete sense of where our time is going. So how do we make this better? Do you know what concentration is? How would one define concentration? Let me ask you.
Meditation. Through meditation or focusing on something.
Okay, that's one definition.
One task.
Yes, that's another definition. That's the core of what I'm talking about. Any other takers?
One thing at a
Less
time.
distraction. No distractions.
Exactly. To be able to concentrate is to keep your awareness on one thing for an extended period. So how do you practice concentration? You practice concentration by doing one thing throughout the day. Bring that awareness, that glowing ball of light on one thing and keep it there. It drifts away, bring it back. It drifts away, bring it back. The more you practice this, the more you become better at concentration. And the more you become better at concentration, the more you are in charge of your time. So in an average day, look for opportunities to practice concentration. Make that a part of your daily life. Give that task your spouse, your child, your co-worker, your friend, your undivided attention. A Hindu monk rightly said, life is a manifestation of our energy and our time. If you can't concentrate your energy, you can't make the best use of your time. And if you can't make the best use of your time, things that you wish to manifest in our lives, goals, visions, dreams, they become extremely, extremely challenging. So I leave you with this key takeaway. In order to take control of your time, harness the power of awareness and keep it focused on one thing.